So here we are with episode 11 of Doctor Elise, the royal lady with the lamp. Last episode, we've got to see Ron again, and perhaps it's going to be the last time we see Ron this season. Very unfortunate, but that's just how it is, I suppose. And so we will just have to see what's going to happen in this episode. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access in the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Oh, this one she's finally getting the Imperial Rose. Wow, that son really came in for support. The lady chosen by Prince Linden. Oh shit! Uh-oh. Volunteer work as a doctor. The pressure of becoming the crown princess. And Elise is just like, things are gonna become the same again. Oh, it's in 2 days. Okay. That's right, you've been working hard this whole time. And fucking Manchester is over here like, oh, just give up. How about we just give up the silly games, huh? Don't you just hate it when you're just out here doing doctory stuff and people are like, ah, you're just volunteering as a doctor, aren't you? Hell, I wish I could fucking volunteer as a doctor. It's Julianne. Or Julianne, technically. Yeah, especially when I'm here. Main character syndrome's gonna kick in. Damn, he just... Damn, man's one... Uh-oh. See, look. Main character syndrome kicked in. Man having a heart attack? He's getting cardiac arrest out here. Oh shit, he just spatted blood. Alright, now that his heart's kind of stopping a little bit, you know, do a little manual pump. So when is Elise getting another Imperial Rose? Is he in severe shock? Uh-oh. Chronic illness. Poison in the wine. Uh-oh, and now they're all accusing him of... Oh my god, they're all the same height. Put this man in an IV drip. You know, I was just thinking, remember about that time when you held his hand and he died? Maybe you should try and find poison in his system if people are assuming this. What could have caused this? Look, you, Elise. You being there. Oh, hey, they're not on a round table of evil men anymore. It's a long table. Failed attempt. Oh no, this is a different table. Spit of blood right after. Yeah, it's just too much of a coincidence. Yeah, it just makes sense. Of course. Yeah, even if there isn't poison in the wine. The visible circumstances. Ooh. Wow, he has diamond eyes? That's why it's up to Elise to... You guys are in a hallway. Wow. Ah, that man's gonna die and he's gonna croak anyways. Yep. Might as well take advantage. Damn, working fast. Damn, dude, House of Child, dude, they work fast. But at the same time, I think Elise has, like, also a good public opinion, right? Now we're having our own little meeting. At least they're having it in a room and not in the hallway. Wow, what a dire situation. And it's only 2 days before her exam too. Are we not that advanced yet where we can't look at blood samples? At the very least? Mm-hmm. What if it's just somebody within his faction that just kind of did it? Oh, they have x-rays. Gotta take a rest. Come back with a clear mind. Yeah, put some trust in them. Oh, and then here comes the poisoning thing. Damn, dude, they already got people drawing pictures and everything. This man's over here lost his mom, and now he's getting ready to lose his dad too, and they're just like, just talk. Ow! Ow! Oh my god, my chest started. Ouch. Wow. So, Linden, where'd you get this wine from? Does he? He doesn't look gaunt to me. Yeah, I can't do anything. Who's that other woman that's in the scene? Ooh, damn those round table of evil men. Oh, be careful, Elise. Oh, nope. Better hurry. Wait, now I'm starting to think, is this a trap? Oh, shit. Damn, the two dudes really coming in here to just, what, stab her? Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, you can't save the king if you're dead! They just swung at each other. That is so funny. And then what? They're gonna blame Linden? Ah, Linden went and stabbed her. Hired what? We're just gonna end it like that. Next episode, Elise dies. R.I.P. I really like that moment of, like, the sound goes out and it's just a moment of silence before Elise, like, breathes out a sigh of relief. Alright, we're getting into some trouble that can't be solved within one episode. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Like, how is Elise going to get herself out of this? Whether somebody comes and save her, or maybe the guy is just really bad at swinging. He just misses her. But yeah, I'm just over here thinking about, like, what are they gonna do, like, after she gets... I would presume they're just gonna blame it on Linden, right? If their plan were to go and work. It's like, people don't like Linden already. You know, fuck this guy. We hate him. You know what? When I say we hate Linden, I seems like everybody else agrees. We hate Linden altogether. Where's Ron when you need him? Where is Ron? Ron better come out next episode. Wait, is the next episode the final one? Because if it is, that would make sense. Hold on, I'm gonna go check how many episodes. Yes, there are 12 episodes, so the next episode is the final one. Alright. Does that mean that... Yeah, the final episodes, then that means that we're gonna get through all of this. The king's gonna survive. And then, she's gonna get she's gonna finally get to take the goddamn exam that we've been talking about since, like, the beginning of this, since the beginning of this series. Yay. Great stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the center. We're gonna talk a little bit more about it. Alright, so that was the penultimate episode of Doctor Elise, or Surgeon Elise. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. We're out here with the finale, right? It's a two-parter with somebody possibly, right? The rumor, the gossip is that somebody is out here possibly poisoning the king, and they're using Linden to what is it? They're using Linden as the scapegoat because we all hate Linden out here, so it's just so easy to make him the scapegoat. And Linden's just over here like, I don't know what to do. Very fun. Here we are in the beginning where we get to see Elise getting her Imperial Rose, right? She is the first woman out here to get this, a very big monumental moment. Very fun how the nobles change their tune on Linden immediately after the king falls. Right? Because, like, there's these people who are just like, wow, Linda, it's so good to have the first woman to get an Imperial Rose. You know, I should expect no less by the lady chosen by Prince Linden. And then, oh shit, circumstantial evidence. Linden gave the wine to the king. The king, fucking spits blood, and he gets a heart attack. And who was the one who gave it to Linden? I think we should have another question of where did Linden get this wine from? Who poured this wine into the cup? Alright, I got distracted by Discord, so I've completely forgot what I was talking about. People's tune on Linden, somewhere around there. We also got the nobles talking to Elise about how, like, I've read it on the newspaper, before you become crown princess, you're doing volunteer work at a hospital, right? And I love that, you know, Elise is just like, no, my work as a doctor isn't volunteer work, which is very much of them not really believing in her work, and it's just kind of like, oh, you're just doing this as a volunteering thing, you know? Maybe that's just you getting a little bit more rep for people as you slowly make your way to become the crown princess and all that. Moving on to the next scene, we've got Elise and the king talking, where Elise makes the note that, the king looks pretty pale today. Are you getting enough sleep, king? Are you feeling any other of these other symptoms? And Elise is just going straight into doctor mode, to which the king ends up saying, like, yo, this is a party, not a fucking hospital, so, like, chill out. And then he dies. Well, sorry, he got a heart attack. Oh yeah, and also the king is just over here like, man, today's such a good day. You know, the sky is blue, the music is pleasant. There's music playing in this place? Who is playing the music? Now I'm started. Are they hearing the music that we're hearing right now? Alright, now I'm starting to question, where is this music? Y'all got a band somewhere that we're not seeing? They must be on, like, the second floor or something. The people's faces are overflowing with smiles. And this is just the king just really out here setting this all up, like, yeah, this is not gonna last forever. I mean, he even said it, right? Like, it would be nice if these days could continue forever. And then it didn't. Unfortunately for the king, it was a lot more abrupt than he expected it. So the king's out here gulping a little bit of wine, and Linden comes over to bring him another glass, and the king's just like, hell yeah, it's time to get crunk! So he just takes the glass and he gulps the entire thing. At this point, it just sounds like he triggered his heart attack because he stood up and he drank the wine too fast. Oh no! Oh yeah, and after Linden talking about how like, oh, you shouldn't be gulping it down in one drink, he's just like, it doesn't matter, today's a good day, get me another one. And then he gets the goddamn heart attack. And there he goes, just fucking dead immediately. Sorry, he's not dead. I don't know why I keep saying that he is. Despite them getting, despite her restarting his heart again, his condition is still bad. So despite, well, I don't know where my sentence was going there. There was something wrong with him after said heart attack. And so people are starting to speculate that something is going on with Linden because, again, circumstantial evidence. Linden gives him the wine. The man dies. It's not like there's no chance, right? There's no chance that Linden was the scapegoat in all of this. No. We're somehow advanced in medicine, but also not advanced in medicine. But also our detective skills and like the policing and all that, like we take everything at face value. Again, my question goes back to, like, who poured these wine? Because, like, are you telling me that Linden did it this whole time? He was the one who fucking poured the wine into the glass? Whatever. I forgot to make a mention, but, like, he got this cute little bow tie on him. I think that's very cute. The fact that it's part of his clothes. Because, like, this is not wrapped around. This is, like, attached to whatever these shoulder blades of his are. I think that's very cute. But as the king is out here unconscious, his condition not really improving all that much, this gives Elise flashback to the time the king died, and honestly, that's probably the time where everything completely goes to shit, probably. Elise starts to wonder, because diabetes isn't the sort to cause a sudden heart attack, so why did this happen to him? And so it goes back to the possibility that it might be poison of the sort, or just, you know, something that really accelerate a little bit of a heart attack. Who knows? Does a heart attack cause you to spit up blood? I was wondering if, like, it might be something that mimics a heart attack, but it's a little bit different, but I wouldn't know. I'm not a doctor. Because of this, we are here at the long table of not evil men, but the table of the house of whatever the name of Elise's family is that I currently can't remember, and then the house of child, right? The house of child is for Mikhail, and Elise's house is for Linden. And so the father of Julianne is over here taking advantage of this situation because he's just like, look, this is the perfect opportunity. I didn't happen to do this poisoning, but it's a great opportunity for the House of Child to finally take over and finally get Mikhail to be a part of, Mikhail to finally become the king and, you know, get rid of Linden and all that. Because as we've learned from the round table of evil men, if Linden becomes king, then he is going to exact his revenge on the round table of evil men because they were the cause of his mother's death. And then that other woman, who I still don't know who that person is, but if those round table of evil men are the one who caused the death of Linden's mom, what is to say that they could also do that with Minchester as well, the king? And it's not like they need the head of the House of Child to be a part of this plan. All he needs to know is that he can take advantage of that, and that's just that, right? On the right side, or probably the left side, since this might be mirrored, but whatever. On the side of Elise's family's house, they are saying that this possibly could either, what is it? Hold on, let me actually go look at this. You saying it wasn't an attempted poisoning. Okay, it's that they're trying to say that maybe this is something that's causing by his disease, by his chronic illness or whatever. While the House of Child is saying, no, this is poison, and Linden is the guy who did it. So, just case closed. Case closed. We do not need any more detective work. That's it. Face value. That's it. God, I'm getting upset just thinking about this. But just thinking about the House of Child again, right? They're just using this to their advantage. And this fellow over here, right? He's already getting things ready. Like, how long has it been? I guess it's been a day, I suppose, somewhere around there. But like, he's got this shit ready already. He's just like, yeah, so like, I've got the news ready to publish about how Linden might have poisoned these people. Yeah, we're gonna get the fucking peasants on our side, you know? House of Child works fast. They work real fast. As the conversation continues, we've got Mikhail who comes in and says, who is in charge here, right? The king is in the hospital and Linden is in custody, so who's in charge? Me, that's right? So if there's, no, he says there isn't clear evidence, but at the same time, if there isn't evidence, hold on, let me go look at what he was saying. As all you have said, there isn't clear evidence, but if there's no other cause comes to light during treatment, my older brother will be accused of this crime. And then the head of the House of Child, she's like, yeah, that's right. Accused of this crime? What if, like, they find no poison in his system? What if they find no poison in the wine? I am so the more I'm starting to think about, like, the advanced technology of this world, the more confused I am. Because they've got an x-ray, so, like, they can just look at his heart and his lungs and all that. But, like, have they taken his blood samples? And then, like, they've got guns, and I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. And I believe they've made a note before that Mikhail was the one who was in favor of becoming the prince, becoming the next emperor, and it wasn't Linden, because people just don't like Linden. So, nobody's really thinking about the fact that, oh, maybe Mikhail's side had something to do with it, right? Because, like, he's now in control. But nobody's thinking about that. It's alright, because we all like Mikhail. Marquise Amso. That guy, his name is Amso? Okay. Anyways, these two men coming on over. The fucking red and green ranger over here asking Amso if he was the one who did the poisoning. Which, like, you guys are out and about in public. Alright? In a fucking hallway. Alright, this hallway might not bounce sound as much because it's a little bit more open. But, like, you know, maybe you shouldn't be asking this out and about, whatever, right? But Amsel says, not my fault, but I'm gonna take advantage of it, and all we really need to do is wait. And these two impatient motherfuckers are just like, no, we can't wait for that. Let's just kill Elise. Heading over to the next scene, which is Elise worrying and trying to speculate about all this. She had thought that maybe the noble faction was framing Linden by using poison, but she feels like that can't be true because Mikhail would never do this. You know, she was best friends with Mikhail before, so she knows that this is not up to par with him, although I do wonder if, like, some of them might just have done that behind his back. You know, as long as they get Mikhail to the crown, to become the crown prince and whatever, right? Doesn't really matter if he knows about it or not. But as she's thinking and perhaps overthinking, here we have Graham, who asks her to take a goddamn break because she has not been taking care of herself, and by the time she gets a clear mind and everything, right, maybe this will help her figure out what had actually happened to the king. So Elise goes out, take a breath of fresh air, except she can't really take a breath of fresh air because the news immediately comes on out, and everybody's just like, oh, it seems like Linden did it. That's just how it is. Linden did it. What a fucking idiot. Everybody hates Linden so much that they don't even think about how stupid this plan is for Linden, right? Like, if you're trying to figure out, like, okay, if Linden wants to become the crown prince, why the fuck did he do it in front of everyone? Why couldn't he have just done that in private, where nobody else could have seen it? Right? Like, man, Linden is so fucking stupid, bro. He really tried to assassinate his dad in front of everybody, and he really thinks that he could get away with it? What a dumbass. He's so stupid, dude. Hearing this news, Elise decides to go and visit Linden, who, according to Elise, says that he looks a little gaunt. It's kind of the same thing as when she says the king looks a little pale, and I'm just like, I don't know, he looks the same white to me. I don't know, maybe if you show me a comparison, like a side-by-side comparison of how he looked before to how he looked now in this episode, maybe there might have been like a paler color. I don't know, but this man definitely does not look... Well, I mean, I guess you can see it in his eyes. I really wish they kind of show it a little bit more in his cheeks, because that's the whole point of gaunt. But that's alright, I can actually see in his cheeks now. It's just that when they said look a little gaunt, the first thing I look for is like the cheeks, but it's within his eyes. Okay, well, we've got Linden, who feels a little sad about himself, and he just feels very pathetic, because he can't... he has no power, just like the same time as when his mother died, which, honestly, you were a child back then. What were you supposed to do? But this does bring him back to his childhood, and it makes him feel like a kid again, right? A kid with no power. And we've just got a nice scene where Elise comes in to comfort him, you know, hold his hand, tells him that everything is gonna be okay. As she leaves the Hundred's house, it is nighttime, it is foggy, which means it's time for murdering. We got this guy who just comes in, it's like, we've got a report, the king is in critical condition, and so we need you to, you know, to just wait here for a bit, and we're gonna get you a carriage. And after that, as she's just chilling here waiting, right, we've got these two men coming out with their swords and everything. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna fucking kill you. We can't allow you to go to the Majesty, right? You're gonna die here. I actually really enjoy this swinging part where Elise just ducks. You know, she's just like, ah! And then the guy in red fucking swipes at the dude in green. Oh god, these silly nobles. You know, they got their big sword and all that, but no skill. I did want to see what they were saying here. We can't let her get away. Something about hiring. Where are that lot? Where are that lot? Where are that lot we hire? What is the sentence? Where are that lot we hired? Okay, that's what they're saying. They're on their way here now. Oh, okay, so the other guy was actually saying the truth in terms of, like, he was gonna go to get the carriage. Does that mean that the carriage is gonna come here and they're just like, Elise is dead now? Okay, so they're hiring other goons who are coming to hunt Elise, to which, by the way, I don't know why they were, other than incompetence. I don't know why they were, everybody in this fucking area is just goddamn stupid. In the terms of, like, alright, these two nobles literally could have just ran up to her and grabbed her and just, you know, put a sock in her mouth or something. Not to give them any advice or anything, but like they could have just done that. And then afterwards, you know, they could have just knocked her out too while they were at it, honestly. And then afterwards, just try to figure out what they're gonna do with her. Possibly, you know, toss her down this river that they've got right here. That's a river, right? Hold on, I want to look at this bridge again. Yeah, there's a nice little river down there. You know, y'all could just do a little drowning. Although I'm trying to figure out how they would frame that for Linden. Then again, Linden is just so hateable that people would probably just be like, yeah, sounds like Linden. Linden's out here with no riz. But we will just have to see what is going to happen to Elise in the next episode. It is the final episode, so you know, if she dies, that's that. That's the end of the whole series. Imagine. But as I said before, right? We're gonna presume that everything works out fine. The king is gonna wake up. He's not gonna die just yet. And then they're gonna find out the reason why he got this heart attack in the first place. And then Linden is going to be absolved of his crimes. And all of that jazz. And then we've got Elise, who's gonna finally be able to take her doctor's exam and become a full-fledged doctor. Although I will say, when they got to the point where Mikhail is like waving around his authority, I was thinking about, like, you know, if Elise doesn't want to be crowned a princess, right? And if people don't like Linden in general, like, why can't we just get Mikhail to become the crown prince, and then, you know, Linden can just live out his life helping with Elise their doctor stuff, you know, for their hospital shit. Just saying. I said that maybe Elise can just do both, but maybe if she can't do both, then like, why don't we just take Linden with Elise? You know, he can just give up the crown, and then Mikhail can go do whatever the fuck he wants. Sure, the House of Child is gotta win and all the politics. Mikhail will be fine if he becomes the crown. What if Mikhail doesn't want to be? I don't know, but we will just have to see how the next episode is going to be. But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.